Doing everyone, MRS2, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be breaking down this Australian Survivor Blood vs. Water promo. From everything I've seen, we're going to be talking about every little detail I've noticed. Now I've watched this on repeat at least 30 times. The trailer looks absolutely phenomenal, and I've just been trying to look at everything I can find, and we're going to be talking about it today. I will be doing a cast assessment later on this channel, so I'm not going to be talking about how I think the contestants will do. Unless they're returning, then I might quickly talk about them. So like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you're looking forward to watching this season, if you are watching this season, or if not. Alright guys, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. So the first thing I want to do is pause on this tribal council, because I want to have a good look at this tribal council. So from what we can tell from tribal council, yeah, it looks interesting. The jury bench looks to be right here. The entrance and exit, of course, the fireplace. I'm outside, so there's a bit of a glare on my screen, and it's dark, so it might not necessarily help me out. You can probably see the sun glaring down on my face, so I apologize about that. But from what we can see, with all this, the tribal council does look good. So that's all I've got to say about that. Let's just continue watching.
Survivor has always been an individual game, but this season...
Jonathan, I like how Jonathan's wearing what Jeff Probst wears. He's got the blue shirt with the yellowish pants. I like that.
It's all about to change.
Alright. Now, I want to pause on this. So we don't see these guys in the trailer. What we do here, but nowhere else. I think these might be two contestants. Now, one looks really tall and the other looks small. Or one just really tall and the other's normal sized. So, from what I can tell, this might be a father and son, maybe. One looks bald from what I can tell. I can't really see the other very well. So I don't know, this could be father and son, this could be best friends. Because the interesting thing they said about this is they said they're all family members, so I don't know if they're going to have best friends out here, or if it's just going to be all family related. So that's interesting. But we do see them here, and I do think they're contestants, and we'll talk about that later on. So let's go. First look at the contestants. I'm not going to be talking about these guys, obviously. We're going to wait until...
For the first time...
So pause here. No, not there. What we need to do is pause here. So we need to have a look at the setting. So if you watched Brain vs. Brawn, it was in the middle of the outback. It was in Queensland. So this one, it looks a lot more green compared to the outback. This is obviously in a different location, still in Australia. And obviously I do prefer the jungle setting, island setting, way more than the outback. So this could be a nice mix between jungly and outback, which is fine for me. I think I like that. So we'll talk more about the settings when we get to more shots of it. But that's what I've noticed about the setting of where we are. So let's continue.
First time on Australian Survivor.
Alright. That was a first look at...
First time on Australia.
Alright, so that's the first look at not only two contestants. Yeah, as you can see, it looks more jungly. It looks more in a forest, in a jungle, which is good. These two look like maybe brothers or cousins or something. So I'm not sure. I'm not going to guess. We're going to wait for the cast to actually be revealed, and then we'll talk about them. There is 3 people I'll talk about though, because they're fraternities, obviously. So
Australian Survivor, they will be playing.
Hopefully you can hear me. Okay, that's good. So we need to.
The first time on Australian Survivor, they will be.
Okay, so here. Hopefully you can hear me when the audio is going. Hope so. Hopefully you can even hear the audio in the first place. Even if you can't, they're not saying anything very important. But as you can see, green leaves. We didn't have that in the outback, so it's definitely more outback. Not outback, definitely more jungly, but it's also outback, as you can tell by the the setting. They don't have red dirt anymore. They have brown soil. So there's a few things changing, but I'm happy to see the changes that have been made. So let's continue on.
Playing with a member of their own family.
See, there they are again. So there's the father and son. I don't know what they are, but there they are again. So I don't know what they are, but they're 100% contestants because you see them again in this scene right here. That they are. So I am very intrigued by that. They get shown a lot without being shown, if you know what I mean. So it's interesting. We'll see how that goes. But that contestants, you can see little cars here. So do they walk out first? Is there a bunch of people here? I can't see. I don't know. So I am genuinely intrigued by that. We'll see. That's probably something for episode 1, where they take all those cool shots with all the contestants. Let's continue on. Oh, this has been going for 6 minutes. I'm already 36 seconds into it.
Survive with your spouse is a very dangerous idea.
That's Samantha and Mark. These two were in season 2 of Australian Survivor. This is season 7, by the way. So these are 2 returnees. The only 2 confirmed Australian Survivor returnees so far. There could be more. No, I don't want to really say how far I think they'll make it because I want to wait for the cast assessment. But I do think they will make it really far this time because the first time they played, they got out 7th and 8th out of 24. So that's not the best because they were a couple, you know. So now the fact that everyone's in a couple or a duo, I don't think they've got much. I think the only thing that could really screw them over at the end of the day is them being returnees, but they didn't make it far that first time, so I don't see that being a necessarily big issue.
But the good thing is, if one of us wins, we both win.
I'm really happy to see Mark and Samantha back. I did like them. They weren't my favourites, but I did like them. And I want to see them get redemption. So this is great. All right.
But the good thing is, if one of us wins, we both win.
Okay. So as you can see, once again, a bit of red, orangey dirt up the outback, but there's also a little bit of I don't know. I still don't know if it's outback or if it's jungle. I don't know. We'll have to wait because it looks like a mix of both, but scenes are very deceiving because we're seeing both.
As brothers playing in the game,
we've
got this bond that's
they're either going to make it really far or get early out. I don't want to say anything about the contestants, but it's just in my mind, so I want to say it.
I love my sister so much, but
I'm not going to say anything about these guys. I want to wait.
Out your loved one at some stage.
Alright, here we are. This is a scene I want to pause on. So it looks like, because as you can see, they start celebrating after the challenge. So it's likely they win a reward or an immunity challenge. So they probably win immunity. They'll probably stay from the first tribal council, the Red Tribe. What we can tell from this is Samantha, who I was talking about earlier, and Sandra, who is from the US, she's in this season. They look to be in the same tribe, which means that Mark, who I was also talking about earlier, and Nina, Sandra's daughter, I think her name's Nina, they're going to also be in the same tribe on the other tribe, and their tribe will be going to elimination first, or tribal first. That's what I've gathered from this. Might be wrong. This could be the first reward challenge, and they win, you know, some food or something. So that depends. You never know. See? We have got water. We've got rocks. This looks islandy. This looks on an island. It's not island, of course. On an island, of course not. But this kind of looks like it could be, I don't know. Like, as you can see, it's very deceitful. We're seeing a lot of different things. Let's continue.
If she gets voted out,
Couples.
It's going to rip my heart in two.
This guy looks really strong.
Obviously,
I don't want to say too much, but I think this guy will be the villain. Just look at him. And I think he's going to make it far. But that's what I'm going to say. I want to wait till the cast assessment. I could change. Like, my opinion could change after I see the whole cast. Because we're just looking at glance. But just looking at his personality and hearing what he just said could be the villain. Obviously, nothing's confirmed.
Possibly got the strongest emotional anchor.
Now this guy gets shown quite a lot in the second half of the trailer, so this guy could be a big character. So we'll see how he goes.
Ever seen.
A few challenges. A bull challenge. He's jumping off a cliff into water, probably. So that doesn't look like the same challenge as the one that was on before, unless I'm tripping. So I think this guy probably survives the first tribal council, but I don't see someone like him being first boot anyways.
Playing with my cousin, family break.
Alright.
There can only be one winner.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm the queen of Survivor because I'm the first 2-time winner ever.
Here we are. So Sandra is in the season, as I already said. I don't want to be talking about the players, obviously, but Sandra might be an exception because everyone already knows her. I don't know how Sandra's going to go, to be honest. I think her daughter, Nina, who is right there, I think Nina could go really far because it's basically Sandra's taught her a lot of things about the game. Who really let Sandra make it farther? That's the thing. Like you've got to let her. If you're a newbie, if you are smart, you let her make it far, ish. Because at the end of the day, she's going to be targeted before you, so you want that target. If you're going to pick her off early, then what shield are you going to have? You know what I mean? So they need to be smart about it. So I can see Sandra making it to maybe early merge at most. But I don't want, and I don't think she'll get out necessarily really early. Like, I think she'll make it to at least the first team swap.
Good weapon. My baby girl Nina, y'all better look out, because I taught her well.
It's so good. Like, the trailers look so good overall.
Knowing that you...
These guys again, so the guy with the beard and his wife, I think that might be. I don't see this guy getting first boot. I don't see her either getting first boot. We don't see her a lot, but obviously we see him a lot.
You can lean on from day one.
And it once again shows him, or just him, not his wife or his girl. I don't know. It's probably his wife though, looking at his age and stuff. So
absolutely trust with our
basically
lives is a huge bonus.
And we've got one final shot of looks like two females holding hands. So they could be best friends, could be a married couple. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And that is it. That is the whole trailer. I broke down everything I saw about the trailer, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Obviously I will be doing a cast assessment, like I've already said. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I don't get a copyright on this video, because obviously if there was music I didn't own, I will put all the credits down below, so hopefully that's good. So yeah guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Take care.